department force to the army were suspicious of what was happening in Arasian and sent them in of their own volition. An idiotic move on their part, and we may all pay the price. Hopefully not. They didn't know about the rules, so maybe this should just be written off as a foul play. But since we don't know for sure, you gotta get them out of here ASAP! Who knows how those maniacs are gonna react? Oh my, oh gosh! Oh damn. How could anyone write something so horrible? Invoking our goddess's name in this way is nothing short of an infamy. The person who wrote this is obviously anti-innocent. This is one of the most pathetic pieces of shit I've ever read.
Is something the matter, sir?
Must be my imagination.
Nothing. Let's be off.
He's selling the drugs, isn't he? So, that was Elaine's dad? Wait, so she's the daughter of the Quincy Company president? Sure sounds that way. I do remember seeing that in the papers at some point. It's not like it's a secret or anything, though Elaine and her dad never acknowledge it publicly. You're lucky I don't send your ass to Hayaway. You are so fucking lucky I don't send your ass to Hayaway. You know what? You know what? You're going to Hayaway. I'm sending you into the loving arms of Hayaway. What? They're the most powerful force of immigrants in all the Republic. I'm sure they'd all be too happy to get their hands on you. Nice knowing you. May Adios have mercy on your soul and all that. Through daybreak, where we have another side quest to handle. We're going to handle it. Damn it, hold on. Trying to get myself ready for things here. Alright. There we are. Another 4 SPG. Can't write about it here. Could you please help me look for someone? You're Barton, right? We're here about your request. Oh, are you the fixers? Thank goodness you came. You wanted us to look for someone, correct? 2 people, actually. They're tourists. You see, I'm a tour guide, and I was guiding them around the city. I need you to find them. Okay, but why call us? This sounds like a job for the police or bracers. Well, I suppose you're not wrong. Let me guess. You feeling guilty about something? There's no way you'd call on a bunch of sketchy characters like us for help otherwise. Don't call us sketchy in front of the damn client. Part of why I came to you is because this is a matter that requires discretion. I can't get into why, but first, could you accept my request? Well, if you got reason to be hush-hush about this, we'll hear you out. Thank you so much. Allow me to explain. You know about Vashtar Palace, right? Well, the other day, it was made off limits to everyone. Yeah, we know about that already. And we know the reason why. I suspect the Cid is the one who made the order, though I highly doubt they all knew the details when they did. Vashtar Palace is one of the key destinations of the tour, so needless to say, people were bummed when they heard the news. But I also let something else slip last night at dinner. I mentioned there were rumors of a hidden tunnel that connected to the underground ruins of the palace. But that's not all. One couple pressed me to tell them how to get into the underground ruins. I know full well how dangerous that can be, but they, let me guess. They swed some mirror your way, and you spilled the beans. Yes, it's shameful, I know. Shameful doesn't even begin to describe that, my dude. You put their lives in danger. I know. I may have been inebriated last night, but no. There's no excuse for what I did. Anyway, fast forward to this morning. After I woke up, I tried checking on that couple, but they were nowhere to be found. I'm almost certain they went to the underground ruins. That's not good. I've been beating myself up over this. I know this won't make up for it, but I'm going to use my own money, including the amount I was given last night, to pay you for this request. Please, bring them back safely. I'm begging you. Don't worry, we've taken the job, so you've got our guarantee they'll be brought back safe and sound. Though you can bet your ass we'll be taken to cash. Of course, thank you so much.
Now that is settled. Where is the entrance you told them? I assume you didn't inform them of every entrance?
Of course not. Even I don't know where all of them are. I told them about two of them. The one near the market in the North District and the one next to the department store in the East District.
We can easily search both of them on our own.
Yeah, but keep in mind we're running against the clock. If we don't think we can finish it in time, we'll pass this one over to the guild. That sound good? Yes, that's fine. I still have tours to conduct, so I'll leave the rest to you all. If anything happens, please contact me. It just had to be the underground ruins. We must do something about this. I know. Thankfully, they don't have an access key, so there's no way they could have gotten that far in. But they ain't out of the woods. There are monsters roaming around near the entrance.
True. We should make haste.
Should we search the one near the market? That one's closer to the palace.
Yeah, we'll hit that one first.
Commencing mission.
All the way back up there.
Why, I recommend everything here.
This stuff's straight from the Free Cities. Don't miss it.
This place is off limits. And who are you? Oh, police officer. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Actually, we got business in there. We're Grind Solutions, correct?
You know about us?
Oh shit.
He's from Ikaruga.
You must be guarding this entrance.
So that was merely a disguise.
Obviously. Damn, you could give a certain phantom thief the lady I know a run for her money.
Shut up! I mean, never mind.
Well, you know who we are, so why not let us through? I suppose we do have a contract with one another, so that should be fine. However, I'd still like you to state your business first. It's just a formality, you understand.
A pair of tourists have wandered underground from this entrance. We received a request to search for them.
Oh? Was this pair composed of a young man and woman by any chance?
You've seen them?
Yes, not too long ago. I told them exactly what I told you, that this area was off limits.
I imagine they would have backed off if you were into your disguise.
Yeah, no doubt. Soon after, I heard a bit of ruckus coming from the marketplace.
What?
Nevertheless, it turned out to be nothing. I doubt it has any bearing on your request. If you say so. Well then, I'd say your business here is concluded, if you will excuse me.
He's gone.
If all of Ikaruga Jaegers are on his level, that's no wonder they're known as the strongest corps in the East.
We should return to our search. If they were chased away, there's only one place they could have gone.
And that is the underground ruins next to the East District's department store.
Let's get moving.
Here goes.
Well, this is the place.
I just realized we don't know which group is using this entrance. I imagine Ren has been looked into it already. Should we ask her?
We don't got the time for that. I didn't see anyone who looked like tourists on our way over. They might already be inside. Yeah, they probably are. Alright, you guys. There's no telling what'll happen in there. Stay on guard. Stay away!
Oh my.
This is not good. That man is being attacked.
Let's help him!
Am I gonna die here? Not if I can help it. Who are you people?
We'll talk later, stay back.
Okay.
Commencing counteroffensive.
Engaging sharks! I won't let this chance slip
Don't
by.
you do it, asswipe.
A boost would work here. Cobalt curtain. Activate! Now or never. One skill. Right up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight, boost gauge enhanced.
Ah, fuck it. Hit another one. Quick.
Now or never.
I don't think so.
Nothing I can't swipe. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight Wall. Boost gauge enhanced.
Only one of them lives.
Perfect chance. Yeah.
Add some more.
Are you hurt at all?
Nah, I'm okay. Wait, no, I'm not. Please, you gotta help me.
But all the enemies are dead. Hold on a moment. Weren't there 2 tourists who needed to save?
My girlfriend's in danger. She's deeper in. Are you guys bracers? No, that doesn't matter. Whoever you are, you gotta save her. Don't tell me you abandoned her to save your own ass. Of course not. I was trying to save her. We just were wandering around and minding our own business, and those things came out from nowhere and attacked us. They had us cornered, so I used myself as bait.
Wow, you got some serious backbone.
Alright, you head on back up to the surface and wait for us. We'll rescue your girl.
You mean it?
Of course. We'll take care of her.
I'll leave it to you then. You're my only hope, so please, rescue her.
Now let's go find her. I wouldn't be surprised if she was at the end. Bear in mind that the layout is identical to the other entrances, so both the left and right paths will take the same amount of time to traverse.
I'm not sensing any monsters, so we should be able to make a sprint for it. There's literally nothing in here.
There she is!
Looks like these guys just did the saving for us. They must be one of the teams in the game. I'm guessing that this is their turf.
Careful! These are Jaegers for sure. I've never seen them here in the Republic before, but I know they're not good news.
Well, just doubt it. Got it. So they are Nidhogg, they must be. Hey, you guys are the Scorpions of Zahat, right?
I take it you're one of the other participating teams.
Yeah, Arkwright Solutions.
Wait, that's the name of the team that thrashed the head honcho of round 1. We may have been eliminated, but this is still our base of operations. What business do you have here?
Nothing with you, but we do have business with the woman that's sprawled out on the floor.
Don't tell me she's...
No, she is simply unconscious.
And what do you want with her?
We're here to get her out. Mind handing her over?
I should have figured that's what you wanted. Unfortunately, our answer is no.
But why?
Because she saw our faces.
What?
We cannot allow civilians to bear witness to that. That's why we have no choice but to make her disappear.
So you're merely covering your tracks.
But why go that far? You're planning to kill her just because she saw your face? That's messed up, and we're not gonna let that happen.
You look like you're a Jaeger, and quite a young one at that. In that case, let me educate you on something you should have already understood. Every corps has their own rules that they must abide by. That's what it means to be a Jaeger. If you cannot come to terms with that, then in my eyes, you are nothing more than an immature little girl.
Shut the hell up, asshole. She might be a Jaeger, but right now, she's an assistant in my office. And I'm not gonna let you diss one of my employees like that.
Van?
We're gonna play this thing by my rules. Here's how this is gonna go down. Let me level with you. Killing her is just about the dumbest thing you could do in this situation.
Oh, and why's that?
It's possible that taking this girl's life could wind up leading to a rule violation. I don't know about you, but some of us aren't ready to be called home by to be with the goddess.
Last I checked, the rules do not forbid the act of killing civilians, just leaking information.
True, but consider this. What if someone reports that girl is missing? It might arouse the curiosity of a journalist in search of a story, or a police officer with a burning sense of justice. They could end up blowing this whole thing wide open, and also blow us up in the process. I'd say it's best to play it safe and let her go.
I think you're reaching.
Oh, and there's another thing you ought to worry about. If you harm a hair on that girl's head, you're gonna have a giant target painted on your backs. In case you didn't know, the Bracer Guild's in the business of protecting civilians. And we might just have to tip them off if you don't hand her over to us.
Are you threatening us?
Of course not. But we are guild subcontractors, so we're obligated to report to them if something happens. It's like you said earlier. You've got your rules to follow, and we've got ours. Way to throw their words back in their stupid face. And look at him, whipping out the subcontractor bit when it's only convenient. If you ask me, you guys are putting your head in the lion's mouth. I'm a nice guy, though, so I promise I won't snitch on you if you give her over to us unarmed. I said, did I say unarmed? I was trying to say unarmed. I can just report that she was found by a bunch of meatheads who were playing airsoft. They'd probably buy that. And I doubt she'd blab because this place is supposed to be off limits. Playing's foolproof, and everyone wins. We get the girl, and you get out of this unscathed.
Very well. I don't see any reason to turn down your offer.
Great. Sounds like we got a deal. Now then, we'll just take her with us and be on our way. The female tourist rode Zerdos back to the surface, and Van's group joined her soon afterward. Thank you so much for saving us. Well, we might not have been able to if those airsoft nerds didn't find you first. Though they did get an earful from the police after the fact. Anyway, no more wandering around in dangerous places like that, got it? You don't have to tell me twice. I'd rather not die if I can help it. I'm glad these two came out unharmed. It's all thanks to you. It's a good thing you contacted the Bracers, huh? We always count on them to keep us safe. Sorry, but we ain't the Bracers. You aren't? Nope. We're Arkwright Solutions. We ain't allies of justice like the Bracers, but if you're in a jam, we'll get you out of it. For the right price, of course. Oh, you're fixers. I had no idea. We'll make sure to remember that. I'm looking forward to the day I can send you all a request. Respectfully, I don't think that's something you should be looking forward to.
And with that, the case is closed.
Let me just make sure that that is the last thing I have to worry about here. We will have more side quests the next day. Or, yeah. Yeah. So we'll still have more quests in this chapter.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Why the hell am I looking at a wall? Alright, let's see here.
Time to depart.
As resplendent as you'd expect.
I'm trying to make sure we get coming up section for this video. That's why I keep going to the straight objectives. Oh, there you are. Glad you made it. You guys sounded pretty serious on the call. Everything all right? Do any of you know where Elaine is gone? Huh? The hell do you mean?
There is an urgent matter I must attend to. I will be acting alone for the time being. I apologize for not discussing this with any of you beforehand.
Elaine? This has to be some kind of joke, right? If only it was. This handwriting's definitely hers. Probably dropped this note by here in the morning. I was gonna ask if you knew anything about this, but I can tell you're just clueless as us. It's written all over your face.
Sorry. I wish we had better news for you.
She certainly isn't acting like her normal self. There was that incident in the capital, too. Yeah, but I thought she rebounded from that. Maybe losing yesterday set her off or something?
How dare you belittle her?
Have some faith, Mr. Wei. I doubt an A-rank bracer could make this sort of choice on a mere impulse. Anyway, thanks for filling us in. We'll keep an eye out for her. Though I can't imagine we're having much time to do that once the game starts up again. Any help's better than none. Thanks a lot, you guys. Try not to let her bug you too much. We'll need all your help. We all need you to have your head in the game. Thanks. If we learn anything, we'll get in touch. Good luck with your work in the city, Elvis. Yeah, best of luck to you all as well. Oh shit.
Go, go, go!
Was it here? It was here.
It's so pretty.
Kids are always so full of energy.
Arliss Orphanage?
I see now.
Is something the matter, Van?
Nah, I'm good. Got no business here, so why don't we head somewhere else?
I'll race you there. Wait up, Gene. The others still aren't.
Come on, last one there is a rotten
Crap!
close call.
Gotta be more careful, kiddo.
That's what you get for not paying attention, as usual. Thanks for catching him, Grampy.
Don't call me that. Yeah, I owe you big time, Grampy. Wanna play with us? We can play tag, hide and seek, or...
Sorry, kid, but I don't got time to be playing around.
Yes, you do. Old people always have lots of free time.
I ain't taking this crap.
They're cute, aren't they? Very much so. I'm glad he wasn't hurt. Seeing them reminds me of my little brother and sister. They're adorable. You're funny, Grampy. Can you play with us, pretty please?
Where'd you two come from?
They've really taken a liking to him, haven't they? They're practically swarming him. Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular Grampy?
You shut your mouth!
Don't let him escape. We won't.
What's going on out here? Are you kids causing trouble for other people again? Oh, a visitor. Wait, is that you, Van? What? Hang on.
Long time no see, Fauna.
Who would have thought our favorite little troublemaker would grow into such a fine young man? It makes me want to burst into tears. So Van grew up here. This job's been one big homecoming for you, hasn't it? No wonder you've been looking all sentimental this whole time. I have not been looking sentimental. I'm guessing he lived here until he became an adult. No, he left Aracion long before that. Someone far away adopted him. If memory serves, that was about 14 years ago. I was just a supporting caregiver back then. Director Arkwright was the one in charge. Arkwright? So that's where your surname comes from.
Yeah, didn't feel like wasting time thinking up a name, so I just went with the first one that came to mind.
Now that I think about it, he's never once talked about the people who took him in. Young Van was always the center of attention, and he got along very well with children outside the orphanage. I see that part hasn't changed one bit. You have many people working with you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for supporting him. Aw. Trust me, he supports us much more than we do him. I don't exactly work with him, I'm just kinda along for the ride. Have you all had lunch yet? You're more than welcome to join us. It's so lovely for you to offer that.
But we've got something we gotta take care of.
That's too bad. Perhaps next time then.
Oh, one more thing. You ain't having any trouble running the place, right? Any money woes?
None whatsoever, thankfully. The cathedral is closed, so people from the church do a lot to help us. We also receive a large donation from an anonymous benefactor every year. Oh, that's nice. Is it from a charity organization or something? I'm not sure. They never reached out to us, so I don't know who they are. All we have are the sender headers on the digital recipients, which only say from SBG. Wait, that's...
Nice to hear there's still good people in the world. What a goody two-shoes.
I don't get why he feels the need to hide it. How very him. You're leaving? Can't you stay a little longer?
Sorry, kiddos. It ain't easy being an adult. A lot of responsibilities. Y'all do me a favor. Put your little hearts out a lot for a while you're still a kid. Or you'll regret it later.
Okay, I hope we can play with you sometime. You'll come back, right, mister?
Sure. At some point. I'll get out of your hair now. We'll be in the city for another few days, so we'll try and come back before we leave.
That would be lovely. Please take care of yourselves. If we don't succeed, then...
We'll succeed. I know we will. Yeah, Van wouldn't just lose this place, that's for sure. Wasn't there a blue in the East District? There is, yeah, over here. Let's go check out what that is. Upstairs, huh?
Oh, fuck that! No! Oh!
Who are you talking to? Man's voice? I'm skipping his dialogue, man.
Wait, you're calling Renee?
I don't even want to read this shit. Bah! Disgusting bastard. I hate Shao. I hate him so much. I will never stop hating him. You just get a lot of power droplets for maxing that out, but there's definitely no maxing that out anytime soon. Oh boy.
You know, I still need to fight the last battle in Vision Simulator. I mean, did I say Vision Simulator? It's virtual combat, bro. I only have to defeat a few more enemies in a field battle. Yeah, I missed a shit ton of gifts somewhere, and I'm not exactly sure how I did. Bro, I'm definitely missed some chests. I had to. Solve all 62 quests. There's no way I missed a quest. I hate looking at numbers. I need to stop looking at numbers. It just scares me. It makes me think I'm actually missing something. But there's no way that could be.
Time to depart.
The chests I always miss in these games, but a quest? Actually, I missed a quest in Cold Steel 2. That was only once. You know, I do want to look at what that one that we got. What was it called? Yeah, this one. Stun extension to stun enemies, and more damage to stun enemies. You okay? Well then, I'll go ahead and call it a little bit early, since the rest of what I'm going to have to do is just the rounds anyway. I'll thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. which the next one should be me doing a little bit more tomorrow. I don't know, because it's the week again, and Orange is going to be on, and we should be able to make some PlayStation parties. And if I actually get into a party with the boys, then I can go and finish off some recording in Sonic X Shadow Generations. So if I get to do that, then yeah, it's also only a few more days until Withering Waves' next update. So I'll be focusing that, and I might do something on Zenless tomorrow. I don't know. It might be a little bit till we get back to Trails. So, yeah.